Welcome back everyone, episode 2 of my Liverpool save. You remember last time we started off well competitively, 3-2 Newcastle, knocked out Red Star 8-2 on aggregate in the Champions League playoffs, and beat Palace at home 2-0. Weirdly we got another home game in the Prem, then AEK, and then another home game against Watford, so we would have actually started with 4 home games in the league. Not sure if that happens in real life, but well, I don't think it does, but we'll take it. So yeah, we roll on to the next game, which is Chelsea. So the first big test of the season against a big rival. So we look forward to that. So the Wendell offer's been accepted again. We're going to try and renegotiate it because I feel we do need that other left back option. Now looking at it, he's not fantastic, is he? But then Robertson's going to take some ousting anyway, isn't he? I'll put the offer in. We can always pull out if need be. But worth putting the offer through because we do need a left back. But I'm just a bit conscious. It's £25 million. Is he worth that? I'm not so sure. The only thing in his favour is he's got a determination of 15. He's still fairly young, so he could improve a bit with football and training. So yeah, we'll weigh it up. So Mane's back, but Llorente, our second choice right back, is out for a month, which is a bit annoying. Wendell's agreed it, the terms. In fact, he's just have another look. Is he playing for Leverkusen? Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it because I think he could potentially he could improve even more. Yeah, he looks decent, so we'll go with that deal. And he comes in January as well, when we will probably need him. So be worth it, I think. Here we are, massive game, Chelsea, third game of the season. Always a grudge match, this one. Always a grudge match. We're going to put young Rafa Camacho on the bench today, as we're short on defenders due to injury. Zaha, Mane is back, so we'll take the place up top. Zaha will come on the bench instead of Shaqiri. I'm actually going to move Danny Ings down there. So yeah, that'll be that. Everyone at 100%, looking good, and yeah, we'll look to get something out of this. We'll look to take the game to Chelsea, who set up in a 4-4-2. So yeah, here we go. First big test of the season, a grudge match. If we can get 3 points here. Penalty, Salah, what am I on about? Oh, and they've got a penalty. No, they haven't. Oh my word, scenes in the first 10 minutes. Wow. So Salah bags a penalty, and that gives us a bit of breathing space now. Perfect. But I sense that this one is far from over. Come on, boys. Firmino hits the bar there. Get in, Firmino. 2-0. 2-0 to the boys in red. Penalty? Oh. We're getting a few penalties so far. That wasn't the case in my Palace save. I wasn't getting none at all. So all the boys looking fit. We'll carry on. We'll look for that third goal to kill this off completely. Firmino makes it 3-0, and now we can take our foot off the gas slightly and go to a normal mentality. Henderson on a 6 at the minute may look at his situation in about the 65th minute, 70th minute and take him off. Crossbar as well. We're all over Chelsea. Get in! And Arnold scores from a free kick. Put him on free kick duties because in real life he can hit a free kick as well. I've seen him score a few. There's one in the Champions League last season. I think it was Hoffenheim if I remember. I might be wrong. It was a belter. 5-0. 5-0 now. We're absolutely trouncing Chelsea and laying a statement down. This is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic this is. And I will change up a little bit now. But we are rinsing Chelsea and teaching them a lesson. Perfect. They must not know what's hit them. Oh. And Adam Lallana will come on and get the last 5 minutes here. Oof. And Chelsea get one back. Bit disappointing that because a clean sheet would have been nice. But even still, what a win. What a win. Superb from Liverpool. So proud of the boys today. 4 10s there, look. 4 10s. Absolutely brilliant. Alisson got a 6. Didn't need to do nothing. Didn't need to do nothing. And we win 3 out of 3 there. Perfect. Perfect stuff. And the first Champions League game of the campaign, we play AEK of Greece. Should have enough to beat these. Should have enough. But the Champions League is the Champions League. And I've seen some crazy stuff happen in it over the years. Bit annoying that some of these lads are ineligible for it. Llorente and Zaha. That makes it fairly annoying. I'm hoping the second phase, if we can get there, we'll be able to include these guys, but we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, we're going to roll with this. Same team as before. They're looking to defend AEK as you'd expect them to, away from home against a juggernaut like Liverpool, and Mane scores. Brilliant, gives us a perfect start. Firmino. Firmino. Playing football out of this world at the minute. Scoring goals galore. Perfect stuff. Salah! And he's been on fire this season. Early days, but the man's scoring. He's scoring a lot, and we need a clinical player like that. perfect stuff. Three 0 at half time. Walk in the park so far. All the lads look like they're not breaking much sweat, which is good. Is Arnold looking injured there or something? No. We'll go with what we got. I think if we do get an injury to the right or left backs in the Champions League, we could use Milner back there. He's played there for Liverpool in the past, in real life. So yeah, we'll use him there if need be, of course. In fact, I'm tempted to put him at right back now. Bring on Shaqiri for Mane, and Sturridge will come on as well. Do want to include Sturridge this season because I think he's got a role to play for us. See it out, boys. See it out. Clean sheet would be lovely. Lovely stuff. 3-0. Firmino, man of the match, and we start our campaign off brilliant. And wow, Club Brugge have pulled off a phenomenal strike there. Wow, shocked. 2-0 they beat PSG. And Wesley, the player that we're looking at signing, who's actually annoyed at not being paid what he deserves, he's banging them in. Scores as well, so we may have to go back in for him. But look at that, brilliant. Mbappe playing on a right midfield role, which is strange. And they were playing in a flat 4-4-2. But wow, look at that. Perfect. Napoli smashing United 4-0 as well. Always good to see. So Watford today, another home fixture for us. Watford certainly no mugs. Oh well, it's Conor Randall. That's not so bad, much problem. Obviously, sad for the fella to get injured, but I thought it was Camacho, and he's a player that has crap. Well, he's not great, is he? Like I said, we need him really in case we get an injury in the defensive department. Lallana not happy with squad rotation, but as much as I rate you, Lallana, when you're on your day, and I do rate Lallana when he's on his day, I think he's lost it now. But when Klopp first arrived, Lallana was such a key player. He was probably the keyest player. His press and his stamina was phenomenal. He got the injury, and now he's just really a bit part player. But on the ball and his technique and that, in his day, he was really good. It's just a shame how it's sort of gone for him, really. But yeah, you will be rotated, Lallana, under my reign here, because stats are not the best, I believe. They're okay, but not great. So yeah, we're going to roll again here. Again, Watford, no mugs, tough team. Will be a very hard game. Oh, he pulled off 3 phenomenal saves there, Ben Foster. Oh no, it's not going to be one of them super keeper days, is it? Get in, and Mane makes sure of that. Oof. Lovely stuff here. Lovely stuff. Salah looking like he may have a slight injury. Yep. So Wilf Zaha will come on, replace him, and that's how key that signing was in Zaha, because if one of them front three gets an injury, we've got a very good player to come in and replace them. I feel we need another goal here, really. Tense stuff. Keita will come off for Milner. Oof, Zaha. And Bobby makes it 2-0, I apologise. And after that he'll come off for Danny Sturridge. Game surely won. Surely won. Arnold seeming to hit the wall a lot now in his free kicks, although he did score one the last game, I believe it was. Lovely, 2-0, perfect. And the rolling on just keeps on going. We keep on winning, churning them out. That's all you can do. City turned Cardiff over, smashed them 7-2 there. Keeper got sent off, but wow, look at that. So in terms of the league, we sit third at the minute, 4 out of 4. Looking good. So we play Club Brugge away today. We've played there already this season, beaten 3-0, albeit in a non-competitive game. Yeah, we go there with the team that we've been playing with. Don't really want to change a winning team, but I mean, this is our strongest side anyway, isn't it? So yeah, we go to Bruges. Different feel about this one than the pre-season one, obviously, but we need a 3 points here to keep it rolling. Get in, and Van Dijk pops up straight away, eases the pressure like a captain should. Perfect. Wesley, we come up against a player that we're trying to sign, who I've signed before in my Palace game. We come up against him today. Probably should have man-marked him actually, because he's a deadly player. But we'll see how we go for the minute. We seem to be coping at the minute. 2-0, Robertson makes it. Perfect. And Van Dijk, 3-0. Liverpool playing superb at the minute under me. Brilliant football. It certainly helps having this well-rounded team. Credit goes to Jurgen Klopp building this team, but I've took the reins obviously, and seeing how they cope under my leadership. So the players not breaking sweat again, keeping their conditioning well. Wesley there. Oof, Salah. So we're going to look at subs now. And it'll be a change of the midfield partnership. And we will actually see young Camacho come on for Robertson. Give him a little rest. They may target him. So if we win this, it'll be the same result as the pre-season one, 3-0. And Salah injured, so go like that. Hopefully that's not going to be for too long. Brilliant result. Another brilliant result. Lovely stuff. The run keeps going on. Wesley didn't show up, did he? Did not show up. Van Dijk had him in his pocket. PSG just snuck a 2-1 victory. Still playing that weird 4-4-2. But yeah, 2-1 victory there. Hard grafted. And we soldier on. So young Bobby Duncan, which I believe is Steven Gerrard's cousin, I believe. I'm pretty sure he is. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure he is. But he'll be given a warning today for unprofessional behaviour. And he feels the warning was harsh, but sorry mate, you can't, you know, be unprofessional like that. You can't. So it's down to him really, but I will not be a soft touch. So Burnley away from home today. I've been to a Burnley-Liverpool fixture before at Burnley's ground. So it's years ago when we had Maxi Rodriguez. Benitez was manager. And we beat him like 3-0, 4-0, something like that. Wow, Marcos Alonso has got another injury. I think he was out for 6 months and he's gone to 9 now. Surgery. But yeah, tough place to go, Burnley. Always make it difficult. Obviously Sahar's out. Bloody hell, Salah's out for 2 months, which is a massive blow. He's such a big player for us. So Zaha will have to step in today and step in for quite a while to do a job for us now. Yeah, expect a tough game against Burnley. As I say, always a tough side to play against. I'm just trying to think now. What's Zaha like at set pieces? Not great, is he? Mane, not great. Bear with me. We'll leave as that for now. We'll leave as that. It's a potential banana skin, it really is. And with no Salah, the other guys are going to have to step up. This is a long line of away games for us now, I believe. Played quite a few away games. PSG, City, and I think Tottenham as well in amongst them. So we've got some beastly games coming up away from home. And another injury with Bobby, which is a pain as well. So how long is that going to be for? We probably won't know the extent yet. But Sturridge will have to come on and we'll have to step up today as well. 2 injuries we could really do without to 2 key players. And the front line's getting tested now. So early in the season. Oof. Henderson, lovely tackle there. Starts it off. And he hits the upright, Zaha. Should have buried it, really. Should have buried it. And Wilf. So a couple of chances there. Should be burying them. Oh, Liverpool. Make these count. Make them count. And Van Dijk. Captain steps up. Gets above Joe Hart. Boom. What a presence the man is. What a presence. And Keita. 2-0. 2-0. Perfect. Now Burnley have to come out. They have to come out and hope to get something. And that can play into our hands. Certainly can. It'll leave gaps. Lovely stuff. So, Joe Gomez having a bit of a poor game, to be honest with you. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for the second half. Zaha, 86%. We roll again for the second half. Zaha, dribbling down that line. Oof, should have scored there, should have scored. Commentary said it. Van Dijk is a beast. What a player. I'm on about in real life. Absolute phenomenal player. Superb. Best bit of business we could have ever done, that bloke. Superb. And when you watch him live, you just see his presence. The way he just comes out calmly and spreads it amongst the rest of the team. He's just a dream defender. He really is. Wouldn't swap him for anybody in the world, that bloke. Superb. Oof. And the tactic seems to be working for now. I was a bit dubious about it because it's an odd looking shape to it, but it seems to be working. Ooh. And Wijnaldum seals it. Seals it. And they even brought on our ex-player Peter Crouch there. The legend that is Peter Crouch. To try and save the game, but it wasn't enough. We get out with a real brilliant 3-0 in a tricky fixture. And the run continues. City lost as well, which is brilliant. Chelsea lose again as well. Started poorly. And 5 out of 5 in the league, conceding just 3 goals. Shows we mean business. City scoring a lot of goals but conceding a lot. And the board are happy. Bobby out for 2 weeks. Could do without it, but could be worse. Problem is we have PSG next in a beast of a game. And a mammoth game for us today against PSG. Tough game this one. So with Bobby out today, we will have to look at bringing in Sturridge for this one. With Salah out also, we are going to have to play Shaqiri on the right. Yeah, pretty weakened today in such a tough and big game. But it's the way it is. We will, I believe, Brewster 18, he can be called up because he's under 20 or whatever it is. So he will get on the bench. What a time for him. What a chance for him. Be a tough one this. Liverpool will have to step up for a massive game against PSG today. Massive game. And here we go. Here we go, the anthem's been played. The scene is set. A massive game in the Champions League for Liverpool. And whilst it may be the first group phase and we've navigated 2 good wins, we need to keep it going against a big boy in Europe. Mbappe nearly puts the crowd in a frenzy there. So with 2 key players out in Firmino and Salah, you would take a draw in this situation, but you don't know what's going to happen here. There's quality on both sides. Oof, and Buffon pushes that away. Come on, boys, come on. Neymar, he's jinking past. Oh, and Alisson. 2 fantastic goalkeepers on the pitch today in Buffon and Alisson. And that comes off the crossbar there. Oof. It's a close first half. And Neymar, fantastic save from Alisson. Brazilian to Brazilian there. And Cavani. PSG seems to be having more of the chances, but we're certainly giving them a run for their money today. Different feel about it to that friendly we played earlier on in the season. Real competitive edge. Both teams needing this. PSG need the win. Liverpool need the win. Off the woodwork. PSG playing very well, I must admit. Had the more chances in that game. Jordan Henderson there. Sturridge, how's he looking? We will go on here. We'll continue to attack and try and get that elusive goal. Get in, and Naby scores. Perfect goal. Fantastic for Naby Keita. Big game this for Liverpool. A chance to take a strong hold over the group phase and to navigate into the next round. Big result if they can pull this off. Alisson again comes to the rescue. Liverpool here on the move. And Sturridge. Oh, Shaqiri. And Van Dijk from corners, he's extremely dangerous. Liverpool shading possession, having the more shots on target, but PSG having more shots, if that makes sense. Not so much on target, but the more efforts. Genie will come on today. Daniel Sturridge is going to come off, and Ryan Brewster is going to get a debut in a monstrous game. What a game to come on for and get his debut under Matty Tierney. What a game. Matty Tierney being me, of course. Come on, boys. Win here is going to be massive if we can keep this. Bring Lana on, I think. And we've done it. We've got a famous win in the Parc des Princes. Fantastic. Buffon super keepered us in a way, but then Alisson super keepered them as well. We're happy. We got a 1-0 win. We played well and we topped the group and take a massive step into navigating into the second phase of the Champions League. Fantastic that. Brilliant stuff. Proud of the boys. A big result there. And the media are starting to talk us up and believing that we can go on and win this. But I'm not going to build the pressure. I'm not going to play it down. I'm going to do a sensible thing and play the media right back and say no comment. Brilliant result there. Fantastic. And it's the EFL Cup third round draw today. And we will play Tottenham in a barnstormer. A game that we could do without, to be perfectly honest. Playing Tottenham, a team that are tough. Luckily we have the home advantage, but it's going to be a tough game and we would have liked an easier fixture, certainly. But how we approach that game, I'm not too sure. We'll have to see nearer the time whether I play a second string or go with a strong side. We want to win everything we can this season, really, but the EFL Cup, you have to prioritise it as the bottom above everything else with so many games to play. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I may play my strongest team and try and go all the way We see what we're like for injuries near the time. And talking of Tottenham, we play them today away from home. The City game, I believe, that we had before this has been rescheduled, and that comes after now. So, yep, certainly going to be a tough one this. Tottenham away, a real test. They certainly are no mugs, this team. They've improved leaps and bounds, and we'll have to be at our best. So, Sturridge on 94, but he will start because Brewster, it's a bit too big a fixture for him at the minute, I believe. We'll go and play now. We have been playing, but I expect Tottenham to be a real tough test for us. Kane, we're going to have to keep him quiet. Probably thinking about sticking a man on him, but I don't know. We might leave it for now, just see how we get on. Don't always work in your favour, man marking sometimes, I believe. Just my belief, but I don't know. Maybe an option. Oh. Well, you'd say you'd take a draw in a game like this, wouldn't you? You would take a draw. And Kane scores. Oh, he should have scored there, Zaha. Clinical edge is lacking him at the minute. Gomez. This is where you miss Salah and Firmino though for their clinical edge. Bloody hell, come on boys. Chances are here. Sturridge. So we're 1-0 down, but we've had our chances, that's for sure. Okay. Sturridge. Ooh. So I take what I said about Brewster back. I'm going to give him a go. Why not? Give the young lad a go. But what I'm going to do, in fact I probably should have done this with Sturridge, was take him off hold up ball. And gone that way. I'm also going to bring on Adam Lallana for Henderson now. And Milner for Keita. And I may even I'm tempted to hit the direct ball. Hasn't worked for me in the past, especially in my Palace save. May give us a bit more urgency on goal. Then again, may not. We could be facing our first loss of the season here. So we lose our first game to Tottenham in a game that was close. We lose 1-0. Tough fixture going to Tottenham away, but we get our first loss. Gutting, especially coming away from PSG away with a 1-0 win. But it was a tight game, and we just have to go again. Plus side, Brewster come on, got an 8, played pretty well. But yeah, we will go again. We meet Tottenham again soon in the League Cup. And maybe a chance of revenge. City are next, a beast of a game, and we can't lose too much ground now. What a game. Second versus third. Manchester City versus Liverpool. Massive game this today. Still suffering with injuries to Salah and Firmino, key players. Trent Alexander today slightly unfit, so he will make the bench, and Llorente will step in. Zaha and Sturridge, well, they've got to step up today, haven't they? Again, we go with the same tactic we've been going with. Don't really want to be changing much. City, they will play a similar tactic to us, with De Bruyne push forward instead of having a DMC. They will attack us and go direct. I expect this to be a firework of a game. Losing 2 in a row to 2 of our nearest rivals for the title would not be good though, so a draw at least I think would be a good result here. Guardiola v Tierney. City v Liverpool. What a game. Oh, Hendo there. Oof. Alisson saves from Aguero there. Sturridge! Danny Sturridge scores against his old club. What a goal. What a goal. He steps up. He steps up today. And the club he started out at, he scores. Perfect. That's the Danny Sturridge we know and love. Jordan Henderson seems to keep getting a 6 in the first half. I don't know why. It's a strange one that. He'll have to play up in this second half. Oof. Still 1-0. This should be a great result for us, this would. Henderson still on a 6, so he'll come off. Wijnaldum will come on. Zaha, potential foot injury today. So you see Adam Lallana come on for him. Sturridge, who's been brilliant today. Ryan Brewster will come on again and get another run out. Getting the big games, even though I contradicted myself and said he wasn't ready for him, I'm blooding him in for him. No better way to get your tuition. Come on, see this out, boys, see this out. Please, please. Robertson, oh. Edison keeping a minute. Don't you dare, don't you dare. No, 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 no. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it. I knew they were going to equalise. Oh, I'm fuming. It's a close game, but flipping hell, I just knew. I had this feeling they were going to equalise last minute. And that is a sickener, that one. We had it sewn up. That would have been such a good result. A draw's better than a loss, I guess. Gutted with that. Bournemouth away today. Tough game, Bournemouth away. Good news, Firmino's back. That's a good bit of news. Other than that, I think I might bring Alexander-Arnold back into the fold again for Llorente, who's not a bad player himself. Well, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I think Arnold's a starter. And yeah, we go to war again. Need to get the winning ways back and going again, because we lost to Tottenham, obviously, and got robbed of a very brilliant possible win against City in the last minute. So we need to kick-start things off again here with another win. Stay in touch of the leaders at the top end of the Premier League. And Bournemouth score. So we got a fight on now. Get him, Mane. Pulls one back. Lovely stuff. Klein playing against us. His parent club. Come on, boys. Bournemouth score again. Well, this would be a shock. Need to think of something different here. Zaha playing fairly average lately, striking sevens. Oh, no. So we keep rolling with it. Oh, Bobby there. So Bobby's playing well. Is his fitness holding up? Yeah, he's looking okay. I think you probably see. In fact, I think I'm going to bring Sturridge on in a far right role. See how he copes there. Milner. and Wijnaldum are going to come on, try and change the midfield up. This is not a good result if it stands like this. Come on, boys. Oh, and King gets his hat-trick, puts us to the sword, and the bad run starts to creep in now. Joshua King, ex-Man United, puts us to the sword. Begovic, super keeper again, and we slip quite far behind Man United now, which is not good. United leading the pack at the minute. If we win our next game, we're 6 points behind them. So yeah, that's gutting. Last 3 results haven't been acceptable at all, really. We've been brought back down to earth and just realising how tough this league is to compete in. That'll be the end of the episode. Next we play PSG, then we got Leicester, and we will play the leaders United as well in a thriller. Thank you very much everyone. See you soon.